Only the legend that is Tony Law. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Take the roof off for Tony Law!
Go on, keep it going! Keep it going! Way to go, guys. Good to be here in the place that we're at. It's definitely on the end of a road, isn't it? Can't go any further. You're in the... Of course, I know I'm in St Leonard's. I knew I was when I saw all those pointless posh shops outside. I thought, there's no way they're making it. Well, we moved down to the seaside, and, you know, we did very well, and now we sell Christmas trinkets all year round. Shouldn't have started with that. I knew it. Yeah, it's all the way from Canada, 34 years ago today. Fuck, nice sell there. Glad you got my rider. I had a very specific... What I must say, normally I'm doing Christmas gigs at this time. Most of the gigs I'm doing is just full of fucking drunks, and I just white-knuckle it the whole time. But I'm kind of in that mode. And then I come down here, and it's loads of lovely people with incredible creators and beautiful stories, just kindness, and I don't know how to fucking readjust. I've got to change my mind. That was wonderful. I just fucking love that. At the back, I'm going, I'm a fucking clown. I'm going to swear way too much because I'm nervous and I don't feel worthy. And that's already fucking happened, doesn't it? And now I feel bad about the rider I set out. I've got a real rider. I said, look, I won't do the gig unless there's a fucking piano right on stage that I don't play or even look at. Also, I like the lights as bright as the sun, but only illuminate me just a bit. The real reason I like lights is to silhouette the whole crowd so I can't read any facial expressions. Well, it's a bit of a weird one, Tone, but we'll see what we can do. Fucking nailed it, boys. Can't see any facial expressions. Not at all. If there's no noise and laughing, that's why I'm going to have to go for short, sharp bullshit to keep the sound up. As soon as it goes quiet, I go, fuck, they hate me already. Anyway, that's how I'm getting over my deep insecurity. Anyway, so do you know what? I better get into some of my pre-prepared bullshit, see how that flies. Let's check and see what we got up to start there. The hat, no reason. Back off, nerd. This guy just heckled me with his mind. Bit of crowd work. But I agree with you, books are good. It's important to read. Sure, books are good, but not when the acting in your head is shit. All right. All right, you're shaking your head. Fucking wait till we get into it. Now, I get the impression there's a few of you who've seen me before, and I can feel that because of the fucking tolerance you're showing to me so far. But there are some new people who've never seen me before, and I can feel you guys too. I can't see your facial expressions, but I see your heads moving to the side. Going, do you think this is all it is? Yeah, I think this is all it is. What a fucking way to finish the show. I'll fucking ask them. Anyways, all right. I feel like doing stretching. This is way more stage than I need. God, I wish I had something of substance to say and I could do some pacing back and forth. And that's when I was with my father. Come on, you're a maritime people. You love that sound. Come on, I know, it's English people. It's in your DNA, isn't it? You go get on boats, go around the world, and fuck with it. And then everybody's trying to make you feel all bad about it later on. Fuck you, it wasn't me, I'm working class. All right, that's my opener. Falls off a cliff, the end of that bit, doesn't it? And guys, that's the point. I should have said this right out of the gates. You don't need to enjoy all of my material right now. In the moment. No, a lot of my stuff's a slow burn. You know, I get the loveliest tweets 3 to 4 weeks after I've been on. Tony, I'm in a pret-a-manger right now, and I know we don't have one in St Leonard's, but I was in Hastings. And this is my second gig in this town. And I'm in a pret-a-manger, and I got to thinking about your gig in that beautiful cinema from 3 weeks ago. And yeah, I get that first bit. It started strong, really tapered away near the end. Yeah, I get it. It's about colonialism. But I don't feel like my ancestors benefited from it. Anyway, that might be the sort of tweet you said. And I get it. None of you are working class anymore, but some of you could have started that way. It's got that vibe, this town, isn't it? Oh, someone went, what? Fucking, all right. I don't know. I'm not good with the crowd. That's why I just keep filling it with sound. That's how I keep getting booked. I just fucking bamboozle them. Just keep fucking talking and moving. Oh, fuck, I let the air get in. Now we're in what I call a lull. Now, a lot of the big pro acts, you know, like the big famous ones, they factor in lulls into their set. They actually, they do it on purpose. They factor it in. They're like, well, can't keep the laughs up there the whole time. Everyone's going to get tired of laughing. And I want them all to know that I'm also a deep thinker, so I'm going to take it down for a little while and just talk about the politics of the world today. And then I'm going to build it back up, and they're all laughing again. I'm laughing too much. I'm going to take it down, factor in another lull. Maybe take a sip of my beverage. That's what they do. They factor in lulls, don't they? Now, as you've noticed, my set also has lulls in it. But I don't factor them in. They just turn up when they wanna. And I hope it's not in the final 10 minutes like last night. Fuck me. It doesn't matter how good the first 40 minutes go. If those last 5 to 10 are shit, that's fucking it for you in that town. And I will miss Gnosley. Anyway, should have thought of a place near here, but I didn't. You'll notice throughout the set, there'll be a few times you'll say to yourself, I bet Tone's going to work on that bit that didn't work very well. He's going to go home, he's going to tighten that bit up, make it a little tighter, get himself on TV again. Nah, you're wrong, I'm not going to do that. I love when bits just fall flat, and then you think, fuck, keeps you on your toes, you got to get it back somehow. Anyway, I'm going to check the notes, guys. I feel like I'm doing it wrong. Let's see, what did I have planned? Yeah, no, yeah, no. No, that's exactly how it's supposed to have gone so far. I was hoping for a better start myself. Those are good notes. I should have checked those before I started. Oh, good to be in St Leonard's. And if you're local, you know that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. And if you people down from London, you don't even know it's how to say that. You can tell when I go into a riff that I have no confidence in, start to mumble a little bit. I'm still getting used to this new hat. It's too light. It's too light. Sir, could you look less far right? I'm feeling some toxicity off you there. Whoa, somebody's just back from the riots. I can't see what you look like. I was just fucking doing crowd work. I was trying to pull myself out of that fucking lull I got myself back into. Again, what a great, it's too nice. I don't deserve this. Anyway, using up all my self-deprecation chips. But I agree with you, sir. If pigs could fly, bacon would be expensive. All right. That's not going to get him back. You need to work harder, Tone Zone. No, I am concerned about not reading the facial expressions. That is why I'm very insecure. And if I see a head move, that's good. But one twitch like that, and you're a fucking kind person who's just smiling and laughing, and you go like that, and I'm going, oh, fuck, they hate me. Oh, what am I doing? I've got a genetic advantage over these lights. I have a heavy brow ridge. Oh, now I can see you. Now I can see you. I'm utilizing my heavy brow ridge. If you've done your 23andMe, a lot of people you here, we've all got like 2% Neanderthal in us. Not this guy. 8%. Fucking nailing it. Loads of Neanderthal, which means I'm really good with babies because we had a longer gestation period. But I'm not very good at predicting what's around corners. You know what? In 3 weeks' time, you're going to be sitting in Pret-a-Manger and you will have crafted a way better routine out of that. But the ideas were there, weren't they? They were there. Oh, no, it did say at the oh, shit, I should have, oh, yeah, at the top of the notes it says, before you do anything, introduce yourself. Shit! I've already messed it up! Now I remember why I wore the hat. It was to throw it down. Shit, I bought a hat for that. I'm not going to lie to you, this isn't the first time I've tried it, but it's gone exactly the same. I'm keeping that one in. In a year's time, you'll hear back from the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. It looks like Tony Law won an award at 55 years old. What was this? Something to do with his hat. It was about, it's kind of Napoleon. That was pretty cool. Do you know I fucking morphed into Elon Musk then, didn't I? You know, it's a spaceship, so cool, it's totally cool. It comes back to space and lands, actually. Yeah, it's cool. I don't know. Sounds like Elon Musk to me. I don't know. Don't do impressions. We've worked that out, haven't we? God. If I was brought up better, I'd sit down on that piano and start playing. Fucking fix all this shit. Too much self-deprecation. You're right. This guy's right in my mind. No! Hello! My name's Tony, and I originally come from Canada, eh? God damn it, I forget how I used to speak. 30 years I've lived in this country, guys. 30 years. 30 years. 30 years I've lived on these shitty, rainy islands. Although the last few years has been warming up, hasn't it? Hey, come on, climate change, keep it coming. Well, I got a bone to pick with climate change, right? Where the fuck did... And I'm not talking about all that rainy, floody climate change. That's not the stuff I'm after. I'm after boiling hot climate change. Where's it gone? 3 years ago, 45 degrees over that summer. All the grass was burnt, and I thought, yes, it's arrived. Now we're getting ours. Fuck you, Dad. It was a good idea moving to England. I live in the tropics now. Then it went away. Last 2 summers, cold and rainy as shit. Well, I've looked into it, guys, and I did some sleuthing on the internet. Because, guys, look, I'm 55 years old. I stopped reading books 8 years ago, and I only consume 3-minute videos on YouTube. And I listen to 5-hour podcasts with people I don't trust. So there's no doubt I'm the stupidest I've ever been in my life. And yet, I'm figuring shit out. And you might be interested to know this. I figured out what happened to our climate change we're owed. Turns out fucking Europe stole our climate change. Out means out, Brussels. You can't lure us back in by going, I bet you wish you didn't leave the EU now. Look how warm and toasty it is here this year. Some would say way too toasty. Loads of us dying in the streets so hot. Anyway, that's my climate change bit. You know, I might work on that one. Nah, I'm not going to do it. Well, when I first got here, I thought, fuck, everyone's an old fucker like me. This is brilliant. Let's do my climate change stuff. Because be honest with yourself, no matter how much you were into climate change marching in your youth, as soon as you hit 50, you just started going, I'm not sure I give a fuck as much. You know it. I mean, you still go through it, don't you? You pretend, especially in front of the kids, am I right? They're off the charts, aren't they? Dad, we've really got to work on climate change. Oh, fuck that. Yeah. I've been doing that for 40 years and do a lick of good. Yeah, and I see too many young people in here. Look at, I mean, what a wonderful community. Just going, no, actually, we just hang out with the old fuckers, come to the theater, and watch some art and a disappointing comedian to finish it all off, you know. It's a wonderful community. Young people make me nervous, though. You guys are militant, aren't you? You're going, okay, what's going to you guys are like, block the traffic, late for a gig. It's my parole. I came up. All right. I don't know how that works, but I've got to go to my parole hearing. Anyway, it was my paintings, doesn't matter. So, don't get me wrong, I'm painting myself in the wrong image here. I don't want you guys to think I hate the earth. Whoa, ooh. Look, I don't mind the earth. I don't mind it. It's a great way to travel through space, isn't it? I mean, we got loads of facilities. We got swimming, fighting. There's other stuff. I haven't looked into it. I haven't looked into all that Earth as a craft has to offer. But fuck, you know, you got a card for the planet. Didn't tell you which planet, did they? Me? I'm a Jupiter guy. Love Jupiter. Does some sciencey shit with asteroids. I don't know. I didn't look into it. I don't look into anything anymore since I stopped reading books. Never been freer. Anyway. Man, I'm really stretching out like one-line routines on that fucking book. Pulled over at the BP petrol station up there, and I just fucking jot a few lines down, see where that goes. Usually nowhere, but along the way, if you keep talking fast enough, you get a couple of laughs, a couple of ricochets. Anyway, do you ever do that thing, though, some days when you wake up and you want to just talk different that day? You just want to change your reality. It doesn't have to be this one, but I did this one the other day. I just woke up and go, today's going to be different. I'm going to talk like this all day long. And it feels good, and I'm allowed to do it. I got a cousin who used to talk like this, but he died in a drag race. You think that's a joke? He did. It wasn't people in drag racing. This is how redneck I am. It was... Anyway, and you think, fuck, he must have been a redneck fucker. Actually, he wasn't. He was a really liberal, intelligent guy. He raised his children on his own. He just talked like that. Anyway, he died in a drag race. I need to stay on track. I've factored in a lull there. God damn it. So, anyway, but if you, like I imagine, you walk around the day and you're going to talk like, well, there we go. But it's all right. I'd normally focus on that and it'd ruin my drive home, and it will. It's not for everyone. I don't think he knows how to do it. You might be right. After 30 years of this. Anyway, no, but you start talking like this too early in the day, though, that's you fuck for the rest of it, because you can't fucking stop. The other day, I started talking like this when I got up, and I thought, I'm feeling adventurous, right? I'm talking like that. And then you find yourself, you're in a BP petrol station at 11 in the morning because you're looking for the good cookies. Because BP on their own don't have the good cookies. M&S on their own don't have the good cookies. But when they come together, they make a chocolate chip cookie taste like birthday cake. And then you find yourself, you're flapping around in that petrol station like a pigeon trapped in a caravan. Because they only fucking sold out. Well, of course you sold out. You only charge a £2 a pack. Same price as oatmeal and raisin. And I'm a dipshit, and I got to drive to Glasgow tomorrow, do a 20-minute set, and I'm not getting there on oatmeal and raisin. Where's your chocolate chip cookie, motherfucker? Maybe you should leave the petrol station. Just going to check the notes. That didn't feel right. Let's check. Don't do the BP petrol station bit. It makes 0 sense, and you'll lose the people who were on board. And it can't be that I'm doing any blue stuff, because that was racy as fuck. Why they left. Anyway, let's move on. But, no, 30 years I've lived in this country. 30 years, and I've still not got an English accent. That's fucking bullshit, isn't it? So it's 34 years, and I thought on year 2 I'd have a new, cool English accent, and then everyone back in Canada would be like, oh, geez, you sound like the Queen now. But no, I sound like the exact same redneck as when I arrived. And I've always wanted an English accent. When I grew up, I was an Anglophile, and I don't like any word that ends in file either. But I loved England. And when I got here, I thought I'd have, and there's 35 choices. I only want one of them. And there's some that I'm not brave enough to go near. That's why I didn't mention Scotland. Not brave enough to try any Scottish accent. Not brave enough. There's too many unused punches out on them streets. There's too many dormant smacks in the mouth. Waiting for a Canadian guy going, hey, all right, smack. Not going there. And also, I get confused in the West Country, because I'm not sure what's going on with that weird pirate-farmer hybrid. Then you go to Norfolk, sound the same. What the fuck's going on? Norfolk. And not this one here. I've never wanted this one. Oh, my God, seriously? I don't like that one. Sounds fake. And I get it. There's loads, could be loads of you middle-class English fuckers in. It's not accurate how I do it. It's offensive, isn't it? But I know that already, because the kindest people in my life all have that lovely middle-class English accent. And when I'm listening to them, I don't mean to offend them, but when they're speaking to me, I'm going, oh, geez, that's a real pretty way of talking. I can do that too. I'm going to get some of those auditions I've been trying out for. Right? And in my head, it's perfect. I can do it absolutely perfect. And then it just falls out my stupid mouth. Oh my God, that's amazing! It's so important to care about all the issues. I've been to university, I care more than you. I think what it is, I'm after a working class accent. I grew up in a farm in Canada. In Canada, farmers are working class. Here, there's 6 farmers. Yes, we own all of Devon. And we own all of Devon. I'm the farmer, and we have 45,000 employees. These are working class. Right? But in Canada, there's small family farms. And there's a lot of prejudice towards us. Like, even in our little shitty town of 3,000 people, you go into town, and they go, oh, fuck, and here comes the hillbillies. Whoa, what do you think of the lights, redneck? And I go, fucking Dave, you're my cousin. You work at the tire shop. Fuck off. Yeah, oh, okay, bit the bright lights, eh, you fucking hick. And it's bullshit, because, like, farmers are smart. My dad, he left school at grade 9, but he was a good farmer. He was very smart, very innovative. Didn't have a great vocabulary, and he's passed that on to me. But he was very innovative. He was always trying to farm different stuff. Good example of that, my dad, in the early 80s, way before, just thinking outside the box. In the early 80s, my dad, he farmed monkeys. Now, the idea behind it was he was trying to fatten them up to play Ewoks in the then new Star Wars film. But George Lucas comes along, puts kids in costumes instead. What a shit day that was. I mean, what do you do with 150 head of fat monkeys on your farm? I'll tell you what you don't do. Leave the keys to the speedboat lying around. They love water skiing. Now, folks, I've been doing that routine up and down the country for over a year now, and we all seem to enjoy it, but I don't think I fully get it either. I'll tell you where I go. When I start doing the bit, I transport myself to I'm in an advert, a television advert in 1970s Florida. I'm on TV in Florida going, it's 1976, get yourself down to SeaWorld. It's 1976, we don't got nothing going on right about now, apart from importing cocaine and serial killing. So if you want something extra special to do, there's no mobile phones yet, come on down to SeaWorld. See our new feature of 24 monkeys water skiing. And they do a pyramid. And then the one at the top of the pyramid's wearing a leather jacket. I don't know, I added too much onto that, didn't I? Oh, I can feel the energy waning. Now, God, got to keep some of that inside. I want a working class, and you know when you meet anyone who's got a really strong accent, whatever it is, if they're a genuine person, it always just suits their face. You go, fuck, you sound exactly like you're supposed to. It's like it suits the contours of their face. When you meet someone, you just go, oh. So I travel around the country, I meet lovely people, and I look in the mirror when I get back home, and I think, is that the accent that suits my face? And it's been a project for a couple of years now, and I've settled on one. And I think I've figured out the one I want. And I think because when I look in the mirror, all I hear is, fucking legend. Because I like that one there, that's me fucking favorite. It's not me favorite, it's the only one I can nearly do. Hello, I'm Tony, come from generic northern area. No one sounds remotely like how I'm doing it, but you don't mind me having a go because I'm foreign. At least he's fucking trying. Not like Yankee cunt. Oh, I said the C-bomb, didn't I? But I said it in the only voice you're allowed to do it in. I haven't said the C word in my accent for over 30 years. And I don't even, actually, I'm not sure I ever have. Because I don't even think it. I go, oh, don't like that, how it makes me feel, right? And in fact, in that one there, I can't say it in that either, you fucking. But cunt, that's all right, ain't it? You're a lovely bunch of cunts, aren't you? We're having a lovely cunting time. I didn't want to end on that many cunts. But I haven't. Do you know what I love about my notes? I love my notes is it's not just set list stuff. Like it's not just routines. I also write little messages of support to myself. I love that for me. It's so good for my mental health. I don't know why you're laughing. Mental health's so important, you guys. Come on, give me a break. I'm an old guy. I don't know how to talk about mental health, and nor do you other old fuckers either. That snuck up on us, didn't it? Right out of the blue, 2015. What, mental health? Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, you got to work in the mental health. Yeah, mental health. Mental health. Take that feeling. You push that down, and carry on making terrible life choices. Or developing alcoholism. One or the other. Anyway, alcoholism is dying with all this mental health bullshit. These guys, seriously, you guys, mental health saying about But I've got a hack. I figured it out. Because I know nothing about mental health, but I've figured out if you want people to think you've got good mental health, all you do is when they're talking, you tilt your head and you squint. I really like talking to Tony. He's got such good mental health. It's a hack. Well, listen, I'll tell you this. Just, careful. Hey, it's good to see some oldsters in, but be careful. As smart as you think you are, and as achieved as you are, and whoever you are in your life, the internet's still designed to get you. They'll find out your interests. Your algorithms will fool you. You'll think you're above it, but they'll get... I used to be patronizing towards my mother-in-law and just say, hey, watch the buying. And then I fucking hit 55, and they just started flooding me. The algorithms worked out that I like sports, right? And I'm just going, this shit doesn't work on me. But they worked out I can't play any of the sports I used to, that I've got to play new sports, and they've really fooled me. So you're looking at a guy who owns 6 pickleball bats now. And that sport's bullshit. There's no pickles in it. Pickleball is just table tennis for full-sized old people on Earth, and Earth's the table. All right, we'll work on that one. Now, no, but you got to be careful. The algorithms, they catch me all the time. It's not long ago, right? Look, I'll cut story short. And I'll tell you this. If you want to get into falconry, you need more than just the glove. Because I've been walking around for weeks. When does this shit get good? This sport's bullshit. Fucking 98 quid for a fucking glove and no... I know I wouldn't recognize a falcon, but there was a falcon on the glove in the picture. Shut up. Tony, did you bring that glove just for that bit? I did. Oh, you've been too kind. You've been very kind, and oh, what a wonderful setup this is. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful Christmas. Thank you.
Tony Law. Wasn't he great? Wasn't he great?